Hi mathematicians! For this video, it's going to be helpful if you click on this link that takes you to a virtual number line. So I'm going to go ahead and click and open that up. And I'm going to click on this button, which takes you to the settings for the number line. And I'm going to place a check mark next to show negative numbers, because we are going to need negative numbers for these problems. And so let's take a look at the first problem. So it says, in New York, the temperature was negative 14 degrees in the morning. So that means it's the morning, it started at negative 14 degrees. So I'm going to go to my number line, and I'm going to use my little scroll bar down here at the bottom to scroll until I see negative 14 appear on the number line. And I'm going to click the little tool here that lets me draw. So I'm going to click on that, select the pen, and so my starting point is going to be right here at negative 14 degrees. And it says if the temperature dropped 7 degrees, what is the temperature now? So when something drops, I'm going to click on the number line here. So a drop, of course, means that it's going to go down 7 degrees. On the number line, down is the same thing as, ooh, that's a really ugly arrow. Sorry about that, guys. Is the same thing as going to the left 7, because that is the direction where you get even more negative. So I'm going to move 7 degrees to the left, okay, because we know that means it's getting more negative. So from the 14, I'm going to hop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 places to the left. So the shortcut version is that I started out at negative 14, right? And then I subtracted another 7. So that means I went down 7 more. I got more negative. So because you're moving to the left, the shortcut is that you could just add those two. Think about it as just combining two negatives together. So negative 14 minus 7 is negative 21. So I'm going to go to the answer box and I'm going to type in negative 21 degrees. I'm going to go through and click the eraser and erase my number line here. So now I'm ready to do the second problem on this activity. So it's Stephen has overdrawn his checking account by $27. So that means that he's at negative 27. That's what it means when you're overdrawn on your account. So I am going to, again, select my pen. And here's my starting point on my number line at negative 27. And he's already negative, and then his bank charged him $15 for an overdraft fee. So this is literally what happens in real life. Kind of ironic. You clearly don't have money, right? That's why you're overdrawn by $27. What does the bank do? They charge you even more money. So what does that mean for Steve's account? It means that his account is going to get even more negative, right? Because he was already at negative 27. So then the bank is going to take away another $15. Well, negative, of course, is to the left. If you don't want to count, if you want to hop over 15 units to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so let's say you don't want to do that. Okay, you don't want to sit here and make all those little loop-de-loops going all the way to 15 degrees to the left. So the shortcut is to think about it this way. He was already at negative 27, and then the bank made him even more negative. So this is negative 27 minus 15, or you can think about it as negative 27, and then the bank added another negative $15 to his account. Either way you think about it, you're going to get the same result. He's getting more negative. So the shortcut is that you can just add 15 and 27 together, which gives you negative 42. Because you know that you're just combining those two negatives. So right now, he's at negative $42. So let's see. So then he quickly deposited $50. So when you deposit money into your account, so he's sitting here at negative 42. And I'm going to erase all this so I got a little bit more space to draw. So if he deposits $50, that means we're going to move back 50 places to the right because we are putting, and I know, sorry guys, I'm like, this is really ugly, but we're moving $50 to the right. So from that 42, you're going to go and move 50 places to the right. Well, if you don't want to put 50 little loop-de-loops on here to go from negative 42 and then go 50 places to the right, let me show you a little shortcut. You know that to get from 42, you keep going. Sorry, I know that's ugly. And if we head all the way over to 0, so you started at negative 42, and then you went to 0. How many places did you need to hop to get from negative 42 to 0? You had to hop 42 places, right? Because there's 42 spaces in between negative 42 and 0. Well, if you're hopping a total of 50 places to the right, you've already gone 42, then that means from 0, you just need to hop over 8 more, because 42 plus 8 is going to equal 50 places to the right. So how much money did he end up with his account? He ended up with $8. So we're just going to type a little dollar sign here and $8.